So I started my morning out by a nice hot bath, and I'm going to throw in half of a Lush bath bomb. I don't know the name of the scent, but it smells like lemons. It was a gift from my sister-in-law to be. And then on freshly shaved legs, I'm going to apply some good smelling lotion. I'm using Victoria's Secret's Love Spell, and I'm applying this on my legs and my arms and all over just to make myself smell extra good for that midnight kiss. And then for my nails, I wanted things to be light but still festive, so I took this light gray polish from e.l.f. called Misty Haze and applied 2 coats on all of my nails and let that dry. Then I applied the Sally Hansen Crackle Overcoat and applied a thick layer of it. This is called Wave Break, and applied it to my nails. Now, depending on how thick and thin you apply it will determine how much crackle the nail polish actually does. So I did apply it kind of thick, and it does have light blue flakes of glitter through it, so it's still really festive. So here's a close-up of what that looks like once it has had a chance to dry. Then for my makeup, I'm taking the Bare Minerals Prime Time Flawless Finish Primer, and I usually am not a fan of primers, but since I'm going to be out all day and all night, I wanted my makeup to stay in place, so I'm going to just apply this all over my face. I really like the way this feels. It almost feels like you're not applying anything to your face. It's really soft. So for foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder, and I'm going to use a brush to apply this. They say not to use a brush, but I don't like the way foundation feels on my fingers, and I like the finish that it gives when you do use a brush. So I'm using the BH Cosmetics flat top brush and applying the product right to the top of the brush. And I'm just going to dot this all over my face in kind of like a stippling fashion. And then I'm just going to blend it out really, really well. And I am going to make sure that I cover my eyelids really well because I do have discoloration on my lids from my eczema I have on my eyelids. So then I'm going to take my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Spot Concealer. They have one for dark circles, but I really like the way the dark spot one works. And I'm just going to apply this in a downward facing triangle. So I'm going to apply it underneath my lid, down at the corner of my nose, and up at an angle. And this really gives a nice lifted effect to the cheeks and really brightens things up. So I'm going to use a Real Techniques Buffing or Deluxe Crease Brush to just blend all of that out. Then I'm going to take e.l.f. High Definition Powder just to lock everything in place. The foundation I use doesn't really need a setting powder because it is a matte finish, but this just helps everything stay in place longer. So I'm using a Real Techniques buffing brush to just tap that on my face. And then with brown eyeshadow, I'm just going to really roughly and really sloppily line my brows and kind of fill them in kind of choppy. I will go back through with a different product to really fill them in. So I'm going to use Anastasia of Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and this is in dark brown. And I'm using an angled brush. I'm just going to fill in my brows and clean up any harsh lines and just make sure everything is nice and perfect. So I'm going to add life back into my face. I'm taking a Real Techniques contour brush and Bare Minerals Warmth, and a little of this product goes a long way. So I'm just going to add life back into my face by kind of bronzing my skin on my temples, all over my forehead. I'm going to put this a little bit on my cheeks and also on my nose just to give myself a sun-kissed look. I'm going to prime my lids with Urban Decay Primer Potion just to even everything out. And there you can see a little bit of the spots of the eczema I have. And Urban Decay Primer Potion just kind of locks everything in. So I'm going to just take the color Tease from my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette and buff that right into the crease of my eye. I'm then going to take the shade Pistol on a flat shading brush, and this is going to get applied to my eyelid. Then I'm going to take a pointed crease brush in the shade called Busted, and only dipping the tips of the brush in this product. I'm also going to apply this into the crease just to give the look a little bit more depth and dimension. I'm then going to take the shade Foxy and apply this to my brow bone and also blend out that crease line ever so slightly. I'm then going to line my lash line just like I normally would with my cream black liner. And run a little bit of that on my bottom lash line. And I'm also going to use my finger just to kind of blend and blur out that line a little bit. I'm going to gather up more of the product and apply it to my waterline just to give the look a little bit more drama. I'm then going to curl my lashes and give them a really good curl. And then I'm going to apply mascara, and I'm doing 2 coats of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I really love this mascara, but you do have to be very careful because the brush is a little big and it could get mascara on your lids. So applying 2 coats to the top and bottom lashes as well. I'm then going to take NYX blush in Pinched and apply this to the back of my cheeks and kind of just blend it all forward. And then for my hair, I'm going to take my Tresemme Keratin Smooth Heat Protectant Spray and spray that in my hair. I'm going to do a really sleek ponytail, so what I wanted to do was I'm going to straighten my hair first. And I'm just going to section my hair, divide it in 2 in the back, and then just section it off and run my straightener through just to make sure everything is nice and sleek and smooth. So I just take a section of hair and I run my fine tooth comb through it to make sure there's no tangles, and then run my straightener through it like a medium pace. And then once everything is nice and straight, I'm going to pull my hair up into a high ponytail. And I'm using a hairbrush to just brush out any of the lumps that may happen and make sure that my hair is put up nice and tight and sleek and smooth. I'm then going to brush all of my bangs forward, and with a pintail comb I'm going to section off a thin bang for myself. I don't want all my bangs in my face tonight because it might be a little warm at my parents' house, so just sectioning off a light layer of them, and then I'm just going to pin the rest of my bangs back behind my head. And I'm just taking 2 bobby pins and crisscrossing them in the back to make sure everything's nice and secure. So to tame my baby hairs, I'm going to take Pixie Play and only a little bit of it and run that in my hands, and then kind of pounce my hands on my head and just make sure that everything is nice and smooth. I'm also going to use that on the back of my neck to where the hairs that aren't quite long enough to reach the ponytail, and just kind of smooth everything out. So there you go. That's my hair for the day. So I thought I'd go ahead and film the outfit for you guys. This is what I'm going to be wearing. This whole outfit is from Deb. It was a Christmas gift from my mom. These jeans are a dark wash. They're a boot cut jean. The tank top is also from Deb, and this hoodie type top is from Deb. I just rolled up the sleeves. The jewelry right here is from Charming Charlie's, along with the matching earrings. So there you guys go. That is my whole New Year's Eve get ready with me video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a blessed and happy New Year. Bye.